style music. It's been a while, and I'm really excited to show you some more of the gear that I collected over the years. So today we wanted to go through one of my favorite guitars is the Gibson SG, a 1961. I really feel like Gibson knocked it out of the park with this one. I have a ton of great features on it. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but you get what you pay for. And this one is definitely going to be here to stay for good. So let's kind of go through some of the specs. The double cutaway body, you got binding, you have rosewood. Rosewood is, the good thing about Gibson actually with rosewood is that it never left. So with Fender, of course, they did go from rosewood to Palo Ferro, and that was kind of a really mixed reaction because Palo Ferro isn't as dark of a wood and it doesn't look as good as rosewood. So, you know, obviously due to regulations a few years ago, rosewood had to be cut back and it was hard to get those woods back into North America. Well, things have changed now and it looks like Fender is back on the rosewood wagon, and that's great news for all guitar players because it does look a lot better. You can see that the wood is a lot darker, a side-by-side view of rosewood versus Palo Ferro, and you can kind of tell the Palo Ferro is a little bit more on a lighter side. Now, it's not a bad wood. It's much more sustainable, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of guitar companies were going with Palo Ferro instead of rosewood. But rosewood is a very classic vintage retro style wood that's been used for decades, and it's kind of hard, and guitar players, you know, we are very nostalgic and we love our vintage style guitars, so anytime there's change in the specs, everybody will cry about it, right? So, including myself. So we're gonna stick with the rosewood here. You know, you've got the classic pickguard on one side. 4 controls, which is great, it's back. And you know, early on in when I was playing guitar, one of the reasons why I loved the 4 knobs, 2 volume, 2 tone, is because the Gibson gave me an option to do a kill switch. And for those that don't know, what you can do is that you can keep your neck pickup to 0 and have your bridge pickup at 10, and it kind of acts as a kill switch, which is a very cool thing to do if you are doing certain types of music. Finally, we do have a nitro body, a tailpiece, and one question I have for all of you is, do you prefer humbuckers in your SG or do you prefer P90s in your SG? That's one thing that is something that I've been thinking about these days. I have single coil guitars, I have a humbucking style guitar, obviously, but I don't have a P90. So should I get a P90? What do you guys think? Is it actually a good option in an SG, or should I have it in a Les Paul Jr., for example? So definitely need to hear some advice from you guys. All right, and of course, this is a made in USA model with the serial number printed at the back. And the cool thing about these guitars is that when you buy these brand new, you also get a certificate. And you know, you're never really gonna bring it out or anything, but it's kind of a cool little bragging right? That you got the original deal. All right, so let's get back to the guitar, and I will play a few riffs for you, just for you to hear the clean tone on this, right? How clean can this guitar be? guys soon.